Big drop, then the facts. Here's your fast recap for October 13th to 17, 2025. Equities and crypto. Equities first. The S&P 500 ETF, SPY, finished Friday around 664.39, up 3.46 on the day after a swing from 651 to 666. Volume was heavy at nearly 96 million shares, but the week was volatile. Early gains on a softer US-China tone reversed into a sharp sell-off as fresh tariff talk and rare earth export fears spooked markets. The S&P 500 fell roughly 2.4% on the week, the Dow about 2.7%, and the Nasdaq 100 around 2.3%. Zooming out, the S&P is still up roughly 13% year-over-year, so the broader trend remains positive despite the wobble. Key drivers: trade and geopolitics ruled the tape. Volatility spiked, feeding risk-off behavior. Defensives like utilities outperformed, while small caps lagged. A partial government shutdown delayed data, and inflation worries capped risk appetite. What I'm watching next week: do trade tensions escalate? With economic data delayed, earnings from banks and chips could set the tone. Is Friday's slide a pullback, or the start of a deeper correction? And technically, support levels matter more if risk-off accelerates. Now, crypto. Bitcoin took a hit early in the week, dropping from roughly 126K to 104K at the lows, about a 17% slide. Reports pointed to over $19 billion in leveraged long liquidations, which cascaded the move. A midweek rebound pushed BTC back near 114K, and it now trades around 110,285. Altcoins got hit harder, down 20 to 50% in some cases. Drivers in crypto mirrored macro. Trade shock spilled over. Leverage amplified the drop, as forced liquidations triggered more selling. Flight to safety showed up in gold, the Swiss franc, and the yen, while speculative crypto exposure was trimmed. Watch levels. For Bitcoin, eyes are on the 107K area as near-term support. For Ethereum, the 3,800 to 4,000 zone. The big question: temporary shock or the start of a longer deleveraging drawdown? Also, watch policy. Trade headlines, the US regulatory tone and ETF flows are moving the crypto narrative. Bottom line, equities had a mixed week on trade fears. Crypto had a worse week, where leverage plus macro equaled big swings. In a year that's still up overall, shock events are calling the shots.